Stakeholders have called for stronger inclusion of persons with disability, particularly women and girls, in Nigeria's Sexual and Reproductive Health and Rights Policy (SRHR), citing persistent gaps in implementation despite existing laws and international commitments. This was the focus of a two-day stakeholders meeting and community consultation convened in Ibadan by the Voice of Disability Initiative (VDI) with support from Amplify for Change. The workshop held in Ibadan with the theme Driving Inclusive SRHR Policy for Persons with Disability, Our Rights, Our Voice, Our Future brought together government officials, civil society leaders, health experts, and disability advocates to review the policy framework and recommend solutions. Facilitator of the session, Dr. Laide Jago, Executive Director of the Center for Bridging Health Gaps, noted that while Nigeria ratified key international conventions and enacted the Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Prohibition Act in 2018, enforcement has remained weak.
The policy has been developed since 2018, but implementation has been slow because there's no implementation plan and also costed budgets. So what we've been having are ad hoc activities when it comes to sexual and reproductive health and rights for people with disability. So since 2018, the time is right now for us to analyze this and review and see what are the gaps, you understand, and what are the recommendations in making sure that, as they're reviewing it also at the national level, we're contextualizing it in Ibadan. We're going to make sure that we input this and also we develop plans and see where budgets will come from for the implementation. We have different sessions in which we're going to present, and we also going to have group work in which we are going to systematically, gather all their concerns and ways they think they can also be addressed.
In our welcome address, Executive Director of VDI, Barrister Catherine Ede, lamented that persons with disabilities still face cultural taboos, ignorance of their rights, and widespread discrimination in health spaces. Also speaking, Zainab Mustafa, national leader of the Joint National Association of Persons with Disabilities, and other speakers expressed concern over inconsistent enforcement and discrimination.
Already we have the Policy Act of 2008, which give the right of persons with disability. But up to now, I'm looking at it. The implementation aspect is not really implemented fully. So we have a long way to go because the act is a very good one. And I'm hoping that people will be acting according to the act.
Anything SRHR is treated like taboo in whispers because of religious, cultural inclination. And because it was ever spoken out by a group, our community is completely left out. We live in total ignorance of our rights. And the laws happen because of this ignorance. The laws has happened.